Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hawaii's Wedding Professionals. I'm your host, Kalehua Featheran. We'd like to move on to our next guest. They're an interesting couple because I had a chance to meet them several weeks ago, and they have a great story to tell on how their business, live streaming, came about. But before we talk about what they do in their wedding industry, we'd like to get to know them a little bit more. So it's a husband and wife team, and this is Kupono Fong and his wife, Sierra. Aloha. Welcome. Excuse me. I just had breakfast. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And thank you for my camera. No. Now, you're going to be getting to that shortly. But before we do, why don't you tell a little bit about yourself and Sierra? You tell a little bit about who you are and where you're from.
So I'm a 1998 graduate from Kamehameha Schools, the Kapalama campus. Okay. And I was born in Kaimuki and raised in Kuli'o Valley, and have lived on Oahu all my life.
All your life?
Yeah.
Okay, so you graduate 1 year after me?
Yeah.
Okay. I flunked 31 times. Majored in lunch. Well, thanks, ma. Aloha, welcome to the show. Thanks
Aloha.
for coming on. Sierra, lucky man.
Yes, yeah, we actually, well, I moved out here from Northern California also in 98. So he graduated in 98, I graduated in 98, and then I moved out here right after that.
Okay.
And then we met in January of 04.
January 2004.
Yeah, so I was here for a little bit before
ever
we
since.
met. Yep.
About 5 years. Well, thank you so much.
6.
Yeah, 6, yeah.
Okay, would you like to go for the minute and the second?
He had to say it, 'cause I had to get it right.
It's this month.
Oh, congratulations. Wow, hey, let's promote the show. Anniversary. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Oh, thank
you have
you.
a company called SILO Hawaii. What does that stand for?
That stands for Stream It Live Online, and actually the idea came from when we streamed our wedding live over the internet to family and friends that couldn't make it, and after seeing how much they loved being a part of our special day, even though they couldn't make it out here, we wanted to be able to offer that service to other couples out here to help them provide that same experience with other guests that can't make it for them. And so we got married in July of 09, and we actually launched our website in September.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You know, what you said something is very, very true. And that is to bring the wedding to them, because there's many who would love to be here, but for whatever the reasons, they cannot make it. So it's so nice to say, hey, log on, and this is what the time that we're going to be live streaming, and you can watch the ceremony. So you take a little bit of the wedding ceremony in Hawaii to them, and that's great.
Yeah.
So this was born because you wanted to do something like this, and there was no one around, or at the time, or how did this happen? Because it was through the wedding, your marriage, that gave birth to all of this.
In planning our wedding, and as you mentioned, it is, Hawaii being where we are, it is hard for everybody to come out here. And so for our wedding, when we were planning it, we came up with the idea of sharing it over the internet with our family and our friends who could not make it. And we weren't successful in finding anybody to help us here. So we were fortunately able to pull things together, and we're able to do
Did some research
for our wedding on our own.
Here it is.
Yeah. And by way of the success and the overwhelmingly positive response that we received from our family and friends, it's why we've gone ahead and we'd like to
So
offer
they
this
actually
to
saw your
couples out
ceremony wherever they were in the U.S.
Here. You're right.
Absolutely.
There's like, what, 6 or 8 different states people were watching?
Yes.
Yeah, for us, but we are worldwide.
Worldwide.
So people all over can watch it. Basically, our slogan is real love, real life, streaming live, and that's exactly what we do. Is we're webcasting weddings live over the internet for family and friends that can't make it. And we really want to strive to make this a very invaluable and memorable experience for the online viewers.
And cost effective.
Right, and
That's very important
this
too.
whole thing is what we call it silo casting, which is, you know, the SILO from the acronym of Stream It Live Online.
Okay.
And so we make silo casting for the couples stress-free and very affordable.
Okay, well,
out here.
let's talk a little bit more about silo casting. Why don't you take us to this tripod, which the camera that you've given me so graciously. You can have the laptop. What we got here?
Well, this setup you see here is a typical setup that we use when silo casting a wedding live over the internet for the couple.
This is it?
And
Really?
yeah, this is
nice
it.
and small, compact.
So- We chose equipment that allows us to be more or less invisible and keep out of the way of the guests who are there at the ceremony, enjoying in person, as well as to stay out of the way of the other vendors like the photographer, videographer, who may also be at the
You're kind
event.
of just blending in with everything.
Right.
You're right.
You're there, but they don't know you're there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then below here is actually a blown up photo of what our webpage, the private webpage, looks like. So there's
For the
a few
couples.
really cool features on here that I think we have a guest book, we have a live chat feature, everybody can talk back and forth. We also have the wedding registry on there, so brides, they can buy you a gift as well as watch your wedding at the same time.
So where did they go to view all of this? Website contact information?
Yes. The best way to get in touch with us would be by visiting our website, which you can find at streamitliveonline.com, or you can simply enter silo-hi.com, and that will take you to the same website. Once on our webpage, you can reach us through our contact page, or you can also reach us by way of our email and phone number, which is also listed on our website.
Okay. Before we went on the show, you folks had something, you have a special going or a promotion you'd like to offer our many guests out there?
Yes. Because of how thankful we were to be on your show, we wanted to offer your guests and your viewers watching from home promotion. And what we're offering them is to provide them with a free DVD copy of their live streaming event of their wedding. And also what we're going to be offering in addition to that is to extend their online viewing portion to 6 months instead of the 30 days, which is typically included in the basic Silocast
You
package
hear
that
that,
we
everybody?
offer.
So it's normally 30 days, but you're going to extend it 6 months if they
Yes.
mention
Right.
they were watching
Exactly.
Always Wedding Professionals.
Absolutely,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
And the extension of the online viewing is because we do offer the live streaming, of course, but another wonderful feature about what we do is we keep their wedding stream up online so that guests or even the couple can come back and watch it on demand whenever they'd like. And as I mentioned, ordinarily that's something we offer at 30 days with the initial package, but for viewers watching and mentioning that they see us here, we're going to extend that to 6 months for them.
Okay. Well, you heard it, everybody. They're on your screen. We'd like to thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Kupolo
very much.
and Sierra for being on our show. And stream it live online, everybody. Check them out. We'll be back with our next guest on Hawaii's Wedding Professionals. I'm Kalehua.
Aloha.
Aloha.